All right, for those that don't know, let's get started. For those that do not know, Asmon watched the Endwalker trailer, and one of our boys, Burning Rob, you know, I personally like Asmongold. One of our boys, Burning Rob, is one of Asmon's tanks in his classic guild. So, you know, we stand the boys, pretty much. I've always liked Asmon. Over the years, obviously, people do not enjoy his takes on things or like the way he reacts, but I think that's because they don't really know him. And recently, he put out a twitlonger about the state of WoW and how he feels about it, and it was very professional. I feel like most of the time he actually puts out his words. He's a very well-spoken person, and I am personally a fan of him, and I wish more people would look into him more from that point of view. That being said, he reacted to the trailer, so I want to see what his personal opinions on it are, and we're going to react to it too. For those that don't know, I don't remember exactly what it was, but back in August, that's when I started 14, after getting pissed off at World of Warcraft. And I think it's after we got into the Shadowlands beta, like week 2 or 3, and we realized like it just felt awful, that I was like, you know what? I have no hope for Shadowlands. Even though I played Shadowlands at launch, I think that's what pushed me into 14. And then like I've played 14 since then, off and on. But yeah, let's see what he has to say about the trailer.
Alrighty, boys. I know I'm gonna regret this. Endwalker, Final Fantasy XIV.
I think he's gonna regret it either watching it or because of his community freaking out because it's 14. Very, very guarded, very guarded against other games. Gonna react to the music, Asmon? It's good. It's good. It's a jam. I may need to put it up a little bit.
Anime.
I mean, yeah.
This is so anime. Oh my god.
Oh, come on.
Oh my god.
It is, to be fair.
It's a weeby Nazgul. How is that even possible?
It's a good song, though, man.
So I guess this is their whole world.
Yeah.
Upon us. The fabric of the star had begun to fray, its land rent by tooth and claw.
That looks
See,
good.
he doesn't know like any of these characters, so like.
That does look cool.
He says it looks cool, though. That's good.
I think this looks cool so far. Oh shit.
Yeah, we pop in, Paladin.
I guess those are like abilities in game, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming so.
And he doesn't know this is a new class too. And like for all of us, it's like, oh my god, class change, Alpha no, you know, but it's just like he doesn't know.
I can look after myself, you know. And I've had enough of this rot. Come on.
This is cool.
Oh, this is a good part. I wonder what he thinks about all this. Raining from the sky.
The star seemed doomed to unravel. And yet
Tendril chicks. I like the tendril girls.
Alright, this is bad.
Estinian,
like,
yes!
Like whatever, right? That's fucking bad. Let's get some more dragons in here. That's cool.
Like, this is better than Deathwing, right?
This is what the Night King should have been.
Yeah, they ruined that, didn't they? The Night King arc.
I feel like the music sucks.
Okay, come on.
I'm
This.
not a fan of the music.
Okay, to be clear, I was warned that he says he doesn't like the music here, and I like it. And I don't understand why.
Yeah, I'm not about it, man. It's like rap music for like the gospel cinematic. It's so dumb.
Yeah, I hard disagree with it too. I love it. Okay, so Bob, you mentioned I know I'm a pause Andy right now, but see, Bob, you haven't played through the entire MSQ yet. All the songs in this trailer pull from the story. The lyrics have meaning. There's a lot going on here.
But will our heroes deign to play their part?
Is that supposed to be like Sephiroth or something?
Took your
I don't
time.
know.
Sephiroth.
'Tis as we feared.
Xenos, yeah.
The respite
Similar
of
vibe.
this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
I want to see what he thinks about Ishtola. Oh yeah, like this city too. This part, I think this is beautiful.
That looks actually pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That does look badass. I like it. This is cool. Straight up, this does look cool.
Hard agree. It's very pretty. And the song in this part's great too. The lyrics have a lot of meaning. I'm worried about everything in Endwalker now with like the story because of like some of the lyrics. What does he think about Graha?
Take care, my friend.
Yep. It's okay, Asmon. It took me a while too, man. It took me a while too.
So, Charlian would keep its counsel while the world is lost to
I get it.
ruin.
It's very difficult.
Would. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
I mean, you could just look at this as like
Do
it's a
as you
blood
must,
elf.
then.
But then Ishtola, I don't know how
Silence
he's
will
gonna...
fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
I wonder what he thinks about the scythe. Like, he doesn't know anything about Xenos, but he's gonna see a scythe weapon.
That's a cool weapon. That's a badass weapon. I like that.
Yeah. You hunted for that in Antorus. You wanted one of those.
Past the far edge of fate.
This is a really cool
Like, those
segment,
monsters
too.
are fucking badass.
Yeah.
Like, I really like how they look. That's so cool. Like, half of the aesthetic of this game sucks, and half of it I love.
I think I understand what he means by that.
Like, that's badass, right? Like, look, I played Marth back in Smash.
Marth.
So that's basically like, Wait, they fight on the moon?
Yeah,
Wait,
we're going
what?
to the moon. Yeah, it's the moon, bro.
They're on the moon? We're going to the moon, boys!
Going to the moon! To the
I
moon!
just feel like, look,
Time in
alright,
hands.
I'll watch the other parts of it, okay? You know what it reminds me of? It's like
What?
whenever people put like really, really hardcore metal music to like Naruto running in his high school. I guess maybe I don't.
The old
really understand it.
AMVs,
And, like,
really?
that's
Okay.
actually like a good point, right? Is that like maybe I just don't really get it, but I feel like having the like some like pop track playing in the background with like some random guy singing, just I think makes it so much worse. Like if you had the right music for this,
I think I get that take, but at the same time, I
badass.
think it's
You know,
mainly
they
because he
have,
doesn't
like,
know the
really
story.
Cool things like the guy, like this one right here. This part's fucking badass. Like this is the kind of shit that would make
Like
you want to
there's a
play.
lot going on here. He doesn't know that the Primals like are a house band. I didn't know this stuff until I started either. You know what I mean? Like we have to remember when we are making these takes, he lacks the critical information. Like the meme aside, you know, I lacked this critical information when I came in. So this is just off the cuff. It just is what it is. We can't be too harsh on it. But I think it's mainly because he doesn't know, like, hey, we got the Primals, you know, Soken. And, like, just to throw this out here right now while we're listening to the rest of his reaction, you know, like, Soken did, like, To the Edge, like, on his hospital bed. I found that out this morning. That shit's amazing. Not that he was on the hospital bed. You know, God forbid. I'm glad he's, like, apparently doing better from what I found out because he's back. But... you know, it's more the idea of the passion presented he went the extra mile while doing this, and nobody knew that he had that because he wanted to keep the work environment the same. And like, it came out as like everybody's reaction to it, and people treating him the same when they were working kept him moving forward. So that like the lyrics hit a lot different into the edge because of that. And just the general passion I've seen from the dev team, and like watching the story, the no clip documentary about all this, it's just like 14, the devs remind me of the old school devs, and like personally the dev team that came in to do classic, but those guys are gone now. The TBC team's different, and I miss the passion. I miss where's the passion nowadays? Like, where's the passion for retail? I've played WoW since release. I was like the week after release. That's when my account was created. And that was the only reason it was a week after is because I had to beg my mom. I played the open beta because I got an open beta key. Because I was like 12 and 13, somewhere around there in that age. I don't want to think about that. But where's the passion, dude?
The game. Like, I see this, all right, fucking this guy, he's literally on the moon after fighting a dragon, and he looks like Marth at the end of the match. It's, you know, it's fucking cool, right?
Yeah.
But bro,
Ellison look weird. Let's be real.
I can't get into it, right?
Some people like Ellison. It's
funny
okay.
about it is like half of it I feel like is just like super.
I like Urian
cool.
J, but
like
I would never play an Ellison.
The dragon was so fucking cool. Like, this part right here was so fucking badass.
I get it. Yeah,
so
Estinian's
like
cool.
Game sucks, right? I hate the game.
And he's an
Ellison.
Ellison.
But like, at the same time, there's a lot of the parts of it that just aren't really like super appealing to me personally. Like, this is so cool, man.
Yeah, Stardiver.
This is so fucking cool.
He doesn't even know what the that
good,
ability. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, that's basically it, right? It's like anything that originated on DeviantArt, keep it out of the game. And anything that originated from Frazetta, I want to see a lot more of that. The Endwalker Reaper reveal. So this is the new
yeah,
class,
Reaper class. Let's see that.
Oh, turn it on.
I think the Reaper class. I've been wanting a Scythe class forever.
It's a Wraith.
Because we only have like you could use Scythes in EverQuest, but there wasn't a class, and you could use a Scythe through Transmog and WoW, but we've never had a class. I'm excited for this. I think the effects with like the dark angel feathers with the blue is great.
That's cool. That's cool. I like it.
I just want to see how the class works more. I haven't looked at any of the information yet.
Red too? Is it red stripes as well? Yeah. Oh damn. That's badass. Yeah. That is cool.
I'm guessing
like
if it's a
the
meter
BDO,
class, this is when you
Awakening
go like into your spenders. Like when your meter's full, it turns red. And like that shows that you're in like that mode.
Yeah, that's cool.
When the
that's
Revenant
cool.
comes out or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Argus Red Scythe. I never even thought of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
that's what you wanted,
Yeah,
dude.
that's badass. Like, I've got actually.
I still haven't got one of those because
really
I'm too lazy to get
about
it.
that. I think that's just really cool, man.
I just got my clear
The
and that's it.
End-Race Male Viscera. Okay, this is.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's just get this out of the way.
I understand, and I had to be motivated to like male Vieira. And that's because all the female Vieira are taller than them, and they are dommy mommies. And that's the only reason I'm into it. All right. Continue. I'm afraid what he's going to say. I'll be real.
I like how these games, dude, man, like, you can't tell if it's a girl or a dude. You can't tell because they got these little girly bodies. No, for real. Like, if this was like a game that I would make, right? It's like the dudes would look like fucking He-Man and Arnold Schwarzenegger with like giant fucking two-handed guts greatswords. You know, fucking Dragon Crusher greatswords. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Like, none of this little wimpy dick bullshit, all right? I'm like that in real life. I gotta probably start working out more because I'm so goddamn skinny. And
Big
so
same.
I see
I'm
this
fat,
game.
though.
I'm like, man, I play video games to get away from this. How the fuck am I gonna see this now?
I honestly like the general part of that take. I agree too. I'm kind of sad that there's more not like Rogadin, obviously male Rogadin, but I want something more jacked in 14. I'm personally of the position that like I want my fucking pectorals bursting at the seams, and that's because I'm a soft boy IRL. You know, I want to be a jack dude in the game. Like I got emo hair and it's 2021. Like what do you mean? I'd like to change my look in game.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, Bob actually is. Like I don't want to mess with Bob IRL. Like, he wants the character immersion aspect. I respect that, too. Why do I think I give my boys emo hair in game? It's because I'm doing character immersion.
Oh my god.
See, everybody else is like...
Oh,
I'm going to keep it clean for YouTube. But, you know, everybody else is...
oh wow.
You know what? Why not? Everybody's just like there's so much creaming for the male Vieira. I'm gonna be honest. Like I've looked at Twitter. I've seen the fan art. I'm just like, I get it, but
this is what peak performance looks like. Listen, I understand. There's a lot of guys that you know they want to be a cute little cat boy, right? That they want to be just a cute little cat boy and everything like that, and they want to feel nice about themselves, and they're clean and they take showers every day, etc. Right? What do I want to play as? I want to play as a big dick barbarian that's fucking hasn't showered for 2 weeks. It still has dried blood on him.
I feel that
last
too.
Fucking like a bear that he had to fight 1v1.
Rippling pectorals,
and this dude
oiled
is like
skin.
just sitting there like grilling
Gotcha
up the
W.
ribs from
I
that
agree.
bear, eating them, and going on adventures, man. Like that, dude. That's what it's about, man.
Yep.
That's what it's about. Yeah, like a Diablo 3 barbarian, exactly. And like that's what I want to get into. I know there's a lot of people who really want me to play like Final Fantasy, and they want me to try out these other games. Now, in my opinion,
He thinks most
I don't
cat
really
boys
think
are
these
guys.
games will-
He doesn't know. That's another thing. He's lacking critical information. That's very true.
appeal to me. I'm not right.
All the dudes are playing female characters, and then like on the other chance, like a lot of the girl players I met are playing male characters or want to have male characters just to look at them all the time. That's literally 14.
Writing off never doing a first impressions of this game. Sure, yeah, maybe I could try something like that out. But I feel like this game would only really.
I'm like one of the
fulfill me
only
if I was
male
playing
Raws I
at,
know
like,
that
you
is
the
actually a
rating and
guy.
doing like the higher end content. Like a lot of the
I'm a
casual
fem Raw
content
right
that
now,
I see
so I
this game
can't
has
talk.
to offer, I don't really find it particularly compelling. Or particularly special or interesting, but you know, again, it's different strokes for different folks. Like it's not that big of a deal. You wouldn't like it? Yeah, I've heard that a lot from people. Okay.
Okay, Mary,
yeah, sure.
Mary, I'm going to tell you this is where you're wrong. Asmon is not going to play as a Hrothgar. I don't think he can get past like the furry association.
Can skip it with a boost.
We have to realize when we're doing this, and I'm not judging anyone. It's more so like. I tried to get a lot of people to come over from World of Warcraft when I first came over just to try the game out, okay? So I understand how like the dynamic works being a longtime WoW player. It's very depending on how it is, it's hard to get people to swap over. Especially when you see the cat stuff and everything. But he would definitely like Highlander or Rogadin. Highlander is great because they actually have like a muscle thing and their muscles are great. Right? And I want to say this right now because some of you guys, Asmon is never going to play this. Back in August, he was thinking about it. When a lot of us went over. Like no meme. Because Rob came over and a lot of other people came over to try the game out. I had like 50 to 70 people in that Toes Guild that all came over from WoW. And when I tried to find like statics to put together a static, I literally looked for WoW players that have came over from like Mythic to like play with similar like minded people trying to come over to the game. And then, well, you know, I think it would be fun to do a test like Mythic players do 14 content. How do we fare? You know, and a lot of people reached out to me. They were like, hey, I just started playing 14. You know, here are my parses from like World of Warcraft. You know, like, oh, cool, 99s and like this guy had rank 1s. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you know. So there's a lot of people swapping. I'm worried for Blizzard. Like, I like both games for different reasons, but I have just on my Twitter timeline today, I have seen so many people like, I'm going to try 14 out. Oh, I'm going to go back to 14. Oh, you know, it really hurts to see, you know, how Blizzard treats their fan base and the retail game and the quality of the game with how you look at 14 and how these devs really care about the game. That's all I've seen for the last 2 days.
Wow. Now I know.
And it hurts me too, since I've been such a long time player.
We got comments are turned off. Yeah, you were a bunny boy too.
To be fair, all the 14
Chill
comments
out.
are turned off. I don't know why they do that.
I'm biased. There are things that I like and things that I don't like. It's a matter of taste.
Exactly.
Of course I'm biased. What do you mean? I'm not saying the game is bad.
It's just what he likes.
The visuals don't appeal to me.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that.
Duh.
There's nothing wrong with that. Bottom line, it would be cool if he tried it, but I think all of his takes here were reasonable. He didn't like come out like blasting at it. Hopefully the community hasn't like freaked out, you know. I don't think the 14 community would be like that, but you know, I mean, most of his takes were fine. Like, if you don't like the visuals of game, it's hard to get into it. It's hard to identify with it. It's just how it is. So overall, good takes. I wish he knew more about it. And I mean, a lot of the boys came over from WoW who play in Olympus and other guilds. So hopefully, you know, if he ever does, you know, he has people there he might play with. So bottom line, hey, not a bad take. Hey guys, if you're here, I also stream MMO and variety content on twitch.tv BigHeroSixy. Have a good day.